Ain't Linda Paris aboard the Titanic because there was no lifeline for our ancestors. Again, hit that like button, share and subscribe, and don't forget our ancestors who died on the Titanic. Black Titanic. Marcus, he's clearing up some stuff for Miss Peggy. Y'all, Miss Peggy was in his DM. She accused him of covering up a Melody, and he's clearing this up. And you guys remember Miss Peggy? She run a Destiny fan page, and she's also is the one that tried to block Sugar Mama products from happening.
So a couple of years ago,
this is by way of what's happening.
Go to. It's been so long, and guys, I'm not good at details at all, but I'm good with facts and not details. So she had to go sing somewhere, and they had a Mercedes van or something going down. I was going to go. Troy was going to go. Some other people went. Business manager, Don Michelle. I went. Vanessa went, a couple other people went, I think maybe Taylor, I'm not sure, but they went to, was it Mississippi or somewhere, Mississippi or Louisiana or somewhere, but we were supposed to go. And something happened where we could not go. And so we missed the trip. And in this other group, there was this lady. Her name, what's the woman's name? Somebody said crazy. I can't even think of the woman's name because it's not really important. But she was a diehard fan for Melody. I mean, she was like, if somebody talked about Melody, she would chew their heads off. I mean, she was a ride, what is it called? A ride or die. She was on it like bam, bam. And so she decided she was going to this concert. And it was said to the last blog that I heard recently was saying that they thought that I was the promoter of the concert. No, I wasn't the promoter. I was just actually going to go and be supportive to go to the concert. But like I said, we couldn't go because something happened. So we missed the trip. So Melody and them, they all went down to the concert, or I guess it was a concert, to whatever it was. And when they got there, something happened where Melody didn't know what had happened. She didn't know the changes that happened or whatever. She was not responsible for it. It's like if you invite somebody to a party, let's say you invited to a party and you really don't know the host, or let's say you do know the host, but you invited to a party and you say, Karima, would you like to go to this party with me that I was invited to? And Karima goes to the party. But when y'all get to the party sucks. So is it the person who invited you to the party's fault or the person who actually gave the party? So to me, it's the person who had the party. I can't be mad at somebody for inviting me to a party, as their guest. And we get to the party, we find out this party sucked. So anyway, they went to this concert. They were going to this concert. And when they got there, some changes had happened. But Melody did not know. She was not responsible for it. And this lady, can't remember the woman's name, she was online because she was going to the concert. And she went from St. Louis or somewhere trying to get to the concert. And so she had got online and started asking, like, where's the concert? I'm here. I've been here all this time. Nobody's there, and and some other stuff. And so when I realized who it was, I know her name, started with a P. So when I realized it was this lady, I was like, she's a ride or die fan for Melody. I was like, what can I do to kind of, ease her financial burden? It wasn't a whole lot, but I was like, maybe to cover some of the gas. So when I finally got in touch with her through social media, I told her what happened. The concert had been changed or something. And I felt so bad for her because she did make a drive. And I offered to send her $100. I didn't have to do it, but I did. So I sent her $100. She was appreciative. And I did it, like I said, because for one, she was a ride or die fan. And then on the other hand was that I kind of felt that if because she was so vocal, riding for Melody, at any time she could turn. And so I was kind of like trying to make it easier so that for her, because I had a feeling that she might turn. And I knew that she was harsh the way she drugged people in the other group about talking about Melody. And so, I was like, well, maybe I need to try to just give her a little something to kind of ease her financial burden. So I had not heard from the lady or heard about the lady because I don't go into, I got kicked out of one of those groups. Thank God I did. And then I was in another one, but I don't even go in them because I don't like to read. Yeah, that's who it is. I see you, Gina, 1602. So, yeah, so like I said, I try not to go in those groups. So what I did was gave it $100, trying to help, financially. I know it wasn't a lot, but it was something, just trying to show that, people in Melody's corner, we were trying to smooth over the stuff that had happened. So yes, we do cover for Melody, but the way we cover for her is actually through prayer. So we don't go trying to cover to make her seem like she's some perfect person, because she's not. I'm not. Nobody's perfect. So that's not how we cover for her. We cover through prayer, and that's the best way to cover a person. But this same person, instead of all of a sudden, she started dragging Melody. I mean, she dragged her for what? Just for anything. I don't care what it is. She just dragged. So it's just like, how do you turn from love for somebody so hard and so deep, and then all of a sudden, it's just pure hatred? I have a few exes in my life, a lot actually, and just about all of my exes, we're still friends. I throw a party, they're here. We have a good time together. We're real cool. We have no problems, except one. I have problems with one, but he died about 6-8 months after we broke up. That was between him and God, so I had nothing to do with that. But other than that, all my exes, we get along. So what I'm saying is, when you're a ride or die for somebody, I don't understand how you just turn completely against that person. And so this same person runs Destiny's fan page. So let me tell you all about Destiny. I met Destiny one time in Atlanta. Mel had a party, one of those song release parties, and I like Destiny. Destiny was fun because I like to have fun. So yeah. So anyway, Destiny, I like her. Just like Marcel, like I said, I don't really know those people in Huntsville, but some of them I just kind of like for some reason, but I really like Destiny because she was cool. So I haven't seen her since then, really, or interacted with her since then. So I don't have nothing against her and Melody's situation, whatever it is, that's them. I was hoping that they could end up being friends, cool again, because like I said, she was fun to me. I mean, from what I know, just like a couple other people I know down there, like Nell. I love me some Nell. I told Chris, I was like, man, I love your wife. She is so funny and fun to me. Anyway, so my point is, this woman now runs Destiny's fan page. You guys have heard of Judas Iscariot, I'm sure. Judas loved Christ. And what did Judas do? For some silver or something, he had helped get Jesus crucified. So that just shows you that some people, character is just like Judas. 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they hate you. And so my advice to Destiny, just remember that if this person will do that to this person, they'll do it to you as well. So you just have to be careful and watch people's character, because typically the character is the same. And the Bible says that a double-minded man or woman is unstable in some of their ways. Is that what it says? It says in all of their ways. So, if you love a person so much 1 minute and in the next minute you don't like, you're double-minded and you're unstable. And I guarantee you, if you go back and check the history of that very person who's running that fan page and who was a ride or die fan for Melody and who all of a sudden now turned on her rather, I guarantee you there's a lot of instability in their life. If you check the history, I guarantee you it's some instability in that person's life. So even with that person, you know, Miss P, I mean, I pray that, you know, Lord, change your heart and humble you and make you be a little bit more loving and kind. So, you know, that's all I really had to say. So, yes, it was said that Mel's mom and her half-brother cover. Yes, we do. We cover. And like I said, make sure you understand that it's through prayer. But then on the other hand, who wouldn't cover for your family member or your loved one? And, you know, even if it was covering, trying to cover up for them because they did some wrong stuff. But that's not the covering that I'm talking about. So, you know, it's actually covered through prayer because you have to pray for Melody for people like her. And guys, make sure you guys always remember, check the person's character who are all in your corner and who are all down for you, because you know at any moment they can turn on you. And just like this whole little story for LAMH, 1 minute you all in the person's corner, and then the next minute you hate them and you're doing everything that you can to destroy them. So that's even crazy to me. I just don't understand that. I mean, I didn't even have kids by some of the people. Of course, I don't have no kids by people I were with in the past, but I still couldn't see myself doing and saying some of the stuff about them like the person has said about her who have kids by her. I'm lost on that. How do you say and do some of the things to your children's mom? So, I mean, but some people their character is just messed up. So, you know, even for me, it's hard for me to even go hard on some people because I'm really not that type of person to just try to kill a person's character. But I really don't see how you could try to kill a person's character who you laid up in the bed with for so many years and then have offspring. That's
Okay, so you guys, this is a trip. She big bad. She wants us to feel like she is not big mad. But anyway, I saw the chick on a divorce court, y'all. And of course, she got 3 kids. And it said that the guy was her fiance. But the girl was darker. She been bleaching, just like Latasha been bleaching. But anyway, let's get on to the story. She trying to pretend like she taking account of that one, but messed around with a married man, and yeah, she said she wasn't no side chick. Yeah, you know how she said she wasn't an ordinary side chick, whatever that means. That sounds delusional to me. A side chick is a side chick. Let's hear what's her name. Unique.
You understand? So I just wanted to hop on here real quick to address those situations. You understand? You understand? So I don't care, you know, about because I'm taking accountability. Ain't no shame in my game. I can't have that. Ain't a flex to have a nigga on my own. That, you know, first of all, you hiding, you running from a responsibility.
First of all, let's hear what she just said out of her mouth. It's no shame about her game. They have no remorse. You guys, I had a older ex-mistress. She's almost 70 years old. She still don't feel like she did anything wrong. These mistresses have no shame. She said she have no shame about her game. Let's keep it going.
Let me tell you what I said. I don't care if y'all feel like I was disrespected because I messed with a married man.
I don't care what y'all say. That she say, you know, she was not disrespected. And she will not be disrespected. Girl, stop memonizing. Stop memonizing this. You were disrespected. You got mad because you found out that some friend of yours told you that Rocky was trying to hit on them. The girl showed you whatever text message that Rocky was trying to get with them, and you got big mad. You got so mad because you thought you were the only chick. Well, you thought you were the number one side chick. That's the only way I know to do it, girl. But stop. And y'all can see this girl is hurt. She's hurt. And she been ranting for months because she's hurt that Rocky did not leave his wife.
I left because things wasn't what he said it was, so I left. Because I don't tolerate that shit. That's first. Second, y'all talking about karma. How y'all know I'm not his karma? How y'all know God didn't put me here to teach this nigga a lesson because he was out here really, really wilding. Like fucking over chicks, and then just, you're supposed to have a wife, and you've been with her, you say 28 years, so you say, you know what I'm saying? But since day one, you've never been faithful to her.
And so you're complaining, but you're the one that he's been messing with, you say, for 5 years. So what are you complaining about? You're no different than what he is. Y'all, let me tell you, these mistresses ain't no different than what the husband cheat. This is Rocky, supposedly girl. Now she feel the need to check Rocky. She feel the need to come on social media to check Rocky and his wife and to dish Rocky when she been with this man for 5 years now. It done took her 5 years to realize that Rocky ain't no good. And it took her 5 years, and she still didn't realize that she won't disrespect. You were sharing him. You were a sister, a wife, if you want to put it like that. You don't see no wrong in it. But I think you're looking for evidence as to why you stayed so long. And you've been delusional about this evidence now. Your evidence is that you were the number one side chick. You was not no ordinary side chick, whatever that means. And then now you're going to shade Rocky for cheating. But he cheated with you. He cheated with you. Man, these girls are so delusional. It took her 5 years to realize that this man ain't no good.
So who? Is there really a wife? Or all us were side chicks? Y'all automatically assume that it's the man not leaving a wife or the man don't want you. I don't understand it. Why can't it be
this coming
that
from
particular person just had enough for that man?
Okay, you guys, I didn't know that would go pop up, but anyway, that came from True T, and you guys have to go finish watching that. But anyhow, yeah, she's big mad, y'all. This triggered her. She's big mad. Tasha K interviewed this girl. This girl was telling us she was not a regular side chick. It was a real relationship. And then Tasha K well, hold it. Did he ever spend the night? No. She couldn't answer that. But anyhow, Rocky is gone. Rocky is gone. Yeah, he gone. Yeah, Rocky gone. Rocky don't want her, and she realized that Rocky don't want her anymore. So she big mad. She big mad because Rocky seemed to be enjoying his wife. She big mad because she felt like Rocky done lied to her. She big mad because Rocky, get this, y'all, was messing around with other chicks on her. Anyway.
This real quick. So the $30,000, what went on with that? Because that's really what I want to sit down and talk to you about.
Yeah, and you finna see that. Like, the sisters are together. No, Tasha ain't never take no. Man, I can't wait to sit down with you. And Tamika won't tell it. You know, she won't. Tasha, this is the biggest plot from, since you said somebody didn't have nothing to do with it. You're wrong, Tasha K. you're wrong. I'm going to show you. But this is federal with that dumb chick. But connect the dots. It's only so much connect the dots. It's dots that can be connected, and I'm gonna steer you in the right direction. No, but to answer your question, no. Nah. Tasha didn't take $30,000. How can I deposit $30,000 into it? I can't even put my wife's check in my account, first of all. So that's baffling, but no, she didn't. And I'll give her the opportunity to explain that the way she had to explain, but it's no money was taken. And the truth is, they were paying Tamika Tasha's money. See, but that's a family thing, and I'm not trying to break that wall, but neither one, the royalty people didn't know. They mixed the sisters up, and they didn't know, but Tamika knew. She knew Tasha wrote everything. She knew Tasha.
So y'all hear that? He contradicted himself. At the end and say the royalty people mixed the sisters up. So he confessed without even knowing it. He think he's so slick. But he confessed without even knowing. What he said was that the checks got mixed up. What's what he said? They often mix the two sisters up. And so, yeah, he admitted that they got their money, y'all. They got it.